This is Ted Typescap with Barry Fair and my offside here on this Tuesday morning, the 28th of August. Thanks for joining us here. Well, today on the show, I'd like to talk about, once again, hydration and why it is important to drink. We must drink about 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. And why? To prevent us from getting sick. What are the best fluids? Well, water with some cordial in it, or slices of lemon, some peppermint tea, some cordial, anything. But don't drink fluids that may dehydrate you. You need to have some water, about 6 to 8 glasses, or try to drink about 6 to 8 glasses. Drinking is very important because if you don't drink, you will end up somewhere very unpleasant on an intravenous fluid drip. Now, what are intravenous fluids? Well, it's where the hospital staff put you on a drip. They put you on a cannula in your arm and hook you up to one machine, and the water just goes in you on the machine. So please, everyone, try to drink. It will help flush out the nasty little bugs that you've got in your system. We cannot say this enough on the show. Another thing on today's program is eating the right food. Now, for breakfast, you should eat some cereal with some sliced fruit on the top, such as an apple or a banana or some tinned pears. Tinned pears are full of fiber, and so are apples, and you can use grapes for this. Add some fruit to some porridge, or some chia seeds, or any sort of bran you can get hold of. We need to have 30 grams of fiber a day to help us keep regular. And for lunch, we should be eating healthy lunches like sandwiches, ham or salad, or cheese and salad, on wholemeal bread or rolls, whatever you've got. And in summer, a nice healthy salad with some corn, beetroot, tomato, lettuce, whatever floats your boat, and a bit of meat. Everything in moderation, ladies and gentlemen. And why should we eat healthy? Well, we should eat healthy because this too prevents us from getting sick. If we eat junk food all the time, we will not be regular. Now, meat pies a treat once in a while is okay, but if you eat meat pies for dinner every night, are you getting the intake of fiber that you need? No. Meat pies do not have fiber in them. They contain fat and things that are unhealthy for us. So if you're thinking of healthy lunch ideas for for the kids for school, I'd like to give some to you now. How about some ham and salad sandwiches on whole grain bread or wholemeal bread or seeded bread, whatever floats your boat, or a wholemeal salad roll with some carrot, cherry tomatoes, lettuce, cucumber, and for a bit of sweetness, some sliced pineapple. Or take some leftover vegetable patties in a wholemeal bun with some chili sauce. So you must eat a good lunch, ladies and gentlemen. You must eat well. You must choose the right breads to eat as well. Don't just stock up on white bread that doesn't contain the fiber. So next time you are out shopping, choose wisely, mums and dads, and to drink some cordial or some lime cordial with some water with a bit of fruit. Now for dinner, if you are preparing the dinner, prepare some vegetables, lots of them, like you could stuff some potato with some kidney beans or something like that, a bit of mince, and if you're not a meat fan and you'd rather have vegetarian, you could have some vegetarian nachos. Now, instead of having the mince, you can have some vegetables. Now, have a flick through your cookbooks to see what recipes contain vegetables. And for dessert, have some baked apples or stewed apples and paired with some cream, or perhaps an apple pie with some cream, or an apple crumble. All you've got to do is just stew some apples, ladies and gentlemen, or some pears, and make a topping of rolled oats and some brown sugar. Look up a recipe for an apple crumble or an apple slice, whatever floats your boat. And you can also make a winter vegetable pie, so look up a recipe for that. It is very important to eat healthy, ladies and gentlemen, because everything in moderation. Now, back to the breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And what is breakfast? Well, breakfast is the meal that we have when we are breaking the fast from the previous meal from the night before, which in this case, it is dinner. So, what are the healthy breakfast options? Well, we fix with some sliced banana on the top of it, or some canned pears or some oats with some dried fruit mixed through it. A treat on the weekend is okay for breakfast, like bacon and eggs, but not all the time. And for lunch, if you can't afford fish and chips, you can have some leftovers from the night before, such as a pie and things like that. So that's the first part of the video. This video now for the second part. Now I would like to talk about looking after our skin. Firstly, we should look after our feet well. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But taking a look at Sydney's weather, well, it's cloudy, but we haven't had much rain. So coming up now is the story about looking after our feet.